Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is your reading for September 2nd through September the 8th, 2019. Watch this reading if you are a Libra sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, a Libra on the house cusp, or you have your sun in the 7th house. We are using the Anna K Tarot deck today for your reading, as well as crystals, the stone deck. We'll be pulling one of these cards at the end of your reading to see which crystal will help energize your life going forward. So Libra, I hope you all are doing well. Thanks so much for coming back. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome. We are following sort of the same format as usual for my weekly readings. No love reading this week, but that's not to say that I won't bring back the love readings again, at least for the weeklies going forward. But this is just a regular weekly reading. So let's see. 6 cards for Libra, please. September 2nd. I want to say September 6th. Something important happening for you on September the 6th, maybe. Let's see. Libra, September 2nd. I want to say it again. September 2nd through the 8th. All Libra, sun signs, moon signs, rising signs, Libras on the house cusp, and those with their sun in the 7th house. What do they need to know? Show me. 6 cards for Libra. Just saw the, the 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Coming up there. Could be dealing with the family, long-term relationships, financial and emotional security coming up. Libra. Show me, how does Libra see themselves today? What is the theme for them over the next week, September 2nd through the 8th? What is something that Libra has already learned that will be useful for them to remember this week? A challenge they are facing now. A challenge they may be facing, a lesson they're learning now, and a gift they will receive. Let's do 2 more shuffles here. Libra, September 2nd to the 8th, please. Deep breaths. Mostly just breathing out for some reason. Needing to exhale. Get rid of any residual energy. There we go. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. Oh, it's the High Priest in this deck. Excuse me. Yeah, we have the High Priest coming up in reverse. So this is the underlying theme or challenge of your reading this week. And with the High Priest in reverse, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Obviously, usually when I see this card, it can represent someone who has bad advice, or someone who's a bad friend, or someone that can be trusted. They don't want to do the right thing. They're very, into rebelling. So they'll probably try and do something the opposite of what you ask them to do, just because they want to be rebellious. So you could be dealing with someone like this. I will put a warning. Do watch out for who you keep in your close circle. I've seen this happen over and over again. I'm a Leo, so not to expose myself here, but you do need to watch out for frenemies. Watch out for your frenemies, okay? Because this is a season. Virgo season can be deceptively 5 of Swordsy. 7 of Swordsy. So we just want to watch out for that, okay? So watch out what friends you keep around you. Someone here may say that they're your friend, but actions speak louder than words, and you know this better than anyone, Libra. So let's just keep a careful eye. Let's just watch who exposes themselves, yes? Let's just watch who exposes themselves to you. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Exposes themselves to you? I hope not. Libra, how you see yourself today? We have Queen of Swords. Okay, very good. Coming up in your element. I see you're protecting your heart, Libra. I don't think anyone's going to get anything past you, honestly. You're coming up very much in your element. It is winter in this card, so a little bit cold, a little bit detached. Obviously, very focused on communicating something here. The Queen of Swords does not mince her words. She is often seen in the professions of lawyer, teacher, writer, communicator. So you're interested in getting something across very clearly to someone, and this is the tone you'll probably be using. Yeah. So hopefully people will be understanding what it is you mean when you mean what, because you mean what you say. You mean what you say with the Queen of Swords here, and you will not suffer fools easily. That's the other thing I'm getting. So the theme for you this week is the world, beautiful. You may be dealing with the fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius. However, I see the theme for you this week is something coming full circle, but in a very big way. This is the last major arcana in the major arcana. 22 major arcana, or sorry, 21 major arcana. What world am I living in today? Now, 21 major arcana, this is card 21, the last one. So we are closing a chapter this week. We are finishing a cycle. We are saying good riddance to the past. We are saying this book is closed. You may be attending a graduation. You may be celebrating an anniversary. You may be receiving a certificate, going back to school. A lot of people are. But some chapter in your life is closing. Okay. I'm looking at this combination as well, Queen of Swords, the world, putting your stamp of approval on something. Of course, I'm getting this as more project related. So if you have paperwork, legal agreements, settlements, any kind of legal document, you may be wrapping that up this week. All right, so it looks very, very positive. I'm happy to see that in the upright position. No unfinished business here. Something that Libra has already learned that will be useful for them to remember this week. And we have, of course, the Tower, which it's kind of like, how can you ignore this card? I mean, my goodness. A Scorpio energy here. I kept getting the sentence or the phrase, blowing up in my face, blowing up in my face. Yeah, I mean, how can you ignore the Tower, right? So it's interesting for me to put this in the framework of something that you've already learned that will be useful for you to remember this week, other than, follies happen, shit happens, right? Something obviously did happen here, whether it was a separation, a sudden move, a shock to the ego, an ego death of some kind, or something very surprising. I'm hearing someone got laid off, or someone got divorced, or someone separated. Someone found out something. Whatever it was, you learned it in a very powerful way. You realize that you have to rebuild now. And also, I'm getting, Libra, the Tower doesn't scare you anymore, because you've seen it all. You've seen it all, so it's kind of like, yeah, the Tower, yeah, something I've already learned. Well, that's saying a lot, actually. You've learned the Tower. Okay, you've learned the lessons of the Tower. So you've been through the worst. You've seen, frogs falling from the sky. You've seen, crazy things. You've seen some pretty crazy things. You've seen UFOs and aliens, and you've seen all of the other crazy stuff there is out there. And you're like, you know what? Nothing really surprises me anymore. That's why you're coming across as the Queen of Swords today. So the challenge Libra may be facing this week, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So a challenge around your independence, your solidarity. This could be a financial or emotional independence. The Nine of Pentacles reversed in the challenge position. Nine of Pentacles reversed in the challenge position says to me, Libra, you're either missing someone, you're feeling needy, or you wish that you could do something more independently on your own. Okay. Yes, this can go into the financial arena. Whether this is, just wanting your own damn checking account, your own bank account. You want something that's just to be yours, just to be on your own. You don't want to feel this way. You don't want to miss someone. You don't want to miss one, or you don't want to be. This could also be an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. So it could be a challenge around missing that person, or even that person in general. I'm getting a little bit of apathy. I'm getting a little boredom. Something here feels a little bit stale, or like lacking excitement. So I'm also getting that something wasn't as big as you were hoping it was going to be, or something didn't feel like you were expecting it to be like really exhilarating finishing whatever this was, and I do feel like you should feel a sense of accomplishment, especially with the world here. But I'm thinking like right now, it's like maybe you're now focusing, now you can actually focus on yourself a little bit, and when you look and you look at yourself in the mirror and you look at what's going on within you, there may be a little bit of unease there. Wishing that you maybe didn't miss someone so much, or that you had more financial or emotional freedom in a situation. And I feel like you can get to the upright Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like you can be this person. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who enjoys the fruits of her labor. So don't be afraid to spend a little bit on yourself. You know, don't be afraid to do things independently of the other person, if this is your partner or whatever. And if this is money that you wish that you had, or more financial freedom, maybe it's a good time to start looking for a side hustle, or look for other ways of earning income that will make you more financially independent in the future. Never too late to start. Never too late to start, right? The lesson you are learning now is the Ten of Swords in reverse. And of course, last week, well, the week before that, when I was doing the weeklies, we saw the Ten of Swords coming up a whole bunch of times. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of people, and this is not just you, not just your sign, but a lot of people are getting over a betrayal, feeling like there was a traitor in their midst. So I really feel like here, Libra, the Ten of Swords for me, when it comes up reverse, can mean a couple of things. It can either mean that you're clinging on to something that's very much over and you know this. It can also indicate a relapse, whether that's with regards to drugs, alcohol, substance abuse, etc., or in a relationship. I do feel like you need to heal from something. You really do need to let something go here. Whether this was trauma to the body, trauma, words spoken, something is definitely concluded here. Something is definitely over. You've reached, full circle. You've come full circle. So it is possibly the lesson here to realize that you need time to heal. You need time to let go, and be careful of relapsing, of course, of going back to someone that you know is not good for you, to going back to your old ways, if you have old ways, if you have patterns that you've been trying to break. And if there's something that you really do need to let go of, make sure that you do that. Do let go of that before you move on to the next thing. That's what that card is telling me. The gift you will receive, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So Libra, I feel like you might hear something. This card, you're also gonna see this card coming up a lot this month. Page of Swords energy. So you may hear some gossip. You may actually get some information from a third party. This can be, for example, you hear something through a friend. This is also the Spy card. So Libra, are you becoming a very good spy? You might also learn something, like I say, hear something. This is a missed message, or this is some information that is delayed, some news, a message that is delayed coming in. So yeah, brace yourself, because I feel like the gift you're going to receive this week is someone perhaps also revealing their true colors to you. Like I said, watch out for your frenemies. Someone here does not have your best interest in mind. Someone here may give you bad advice, or say that they're there for you, but at the end of the day, who really knows? Well, I know if I were to look into that further, but let's see what's under the deck. The moon. I don't know if you can see that. We have the moon. Yeah. Something is a little shady here. Someone can't be trusted, or there's a lot of doubts. So I feel like you may learn something. Do watch your words. Obviously, Page of Swords reverse can be someone who can want to get at the truth, but the way that they do it is by spying. The way that they do it is by gossip, hearing something through the grapevine. They can also have a nasty tongue. Very, very immature, very kind of rude, almost spiteful, snarky commentary, that kind of thing. So watch out for that. And this doesn't have to be you. This can be another air sign. But I am seeing an air sign energy here. So watch your communications and do watch out for your frenemies this week. So we're going to go ahead and pull a crystal for you. What crystal will be good for Libra to help energize their life September 2nd through the 8th? What crystal will be good for my Libras that are watching? Libra. Let's see. We've got rhodochrosite. What it is: rosy red to chilled rosé pink. Rhodochrosite is the go-to stone for the bent and broken-hearted. Who needs it? Anyone grieving or really needing to grieve a major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. Where to put it: against your chest while you breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece into your bra, if you're wearing one. When to use it: when your heart hurts. You can feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. So they want you to soften your heart, Libra. Soften your heart. I do feel like that. I do see that coming up here. I feel like there's a tendency for you to possibly be missing someone. I do feel like your heart may be hurting this week, but do be gentle with yourself and remember that this too shall pass, and you will heal and love again when you're ready. So, beautiful message for you, Libra. Hope it did help out. Guys, this does conclude your weekly reading. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out my channel when you do that. Also, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, my information is below in the description box below this video. Have a great week, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.